A quick overview of the TransActPOS and Margin Master integration is this. You can create out of Transact an export file of selected classes, departments. That listing is imported into the Margin Master. It's loaded into that product. The different price strategies are applied. An output capability from the Margin Master product creates a file. That file is then imported into Transact. As a result, you can then print selected lists of labels and update your prices of your inventory. Let's move on to TransActPOS, and I'll show you how that works inside the product. Within TransActPOS, let's go to Maintenance, Import, Export. We'll choose Margin Master on this next screen. And then we'll choose Create Export File. We'll select the vendor and look it up, DIB in this example. And you can do a single class, or I'm going to use the multi-class over here. And I'm going to choose out of a given list. I'm just going to do one, automotive. We could choose multiples out of that. We're going to generate. We're going to generate and export a file for that given vendor, for that selected list of classes. The list will be created in the top right. We'll save that file to the designated location where the Margin Master application is sitting. In this particular case, it's G drive. This is a terminal client install, so it's a little bit different, but here's the G drive. Here is the Margin Master folder, and we're going to go ahead and save that file. We get generated as seen. Now we'll go over, there's the file presented within the Margin Master folder. So we're done here. We'll go ahead and say OK. We're done with this utility at the moment. Let's go to Margin Master. Once inside the Margin Master application, you want to go hit that Refresh Data button. It'll pull in that file we just created for the system. You'll continue on the path of doing the price changes according to the rules of your configuration of your Margin Master, and then we'll have an export here in a moment. One of the things we need to make sure is the options set up before we start exporting data. So under Export Options, that second tab, we see here that there is SKU, future price, and cost. We need to have that changed a little bit, but also down below here, we want to be exporting a text, and we want to have it separated by pipes. So let's set that. And over on the right-hand side, we're going to finally see where there is alternate SKU. We want that. The bottom button removes, the top button adds. We'll add this over to the left, and we're going to take out the cost. So that's exactly what we want. And let's go ahead and set we need headers. Yeah, we want that, and select Done. So now we can do an export. So under the printer, there's the text file, and we're going to just take everything, and we'll send the file over. It's going to generate the new retail file.txt. If I were to open that new file, you'll see that we have a whole host of numbers. In this example, we'll strip this out so you just see a single number, that 749, come across. I'll save it, and then we'll import it. So back in TransActPOS, we'll go to IC, Maintenance, Import, Export, Margin Master, import price file. We'll pick up that file we just modified. And we'll save the XML file. That's a settings file as that imported file comes in. Then we'll go and print this. So we'll open up that file which we just imported, and you see here where the new price is at $7.49. That's that $7.49 we see right here, that top green price. So once we're back over here, We can choose print. We're going to select all. Select not those that printed. Select print. We'll choose a particular form you want to print to. Once that's set, you select the print button. Now your label is printed. Now we can choose to update the retail prices with the update button. So let's go check to see what the results are. We should be able to go into IC, look up that sample item that we have. It's looking good so far. Here's our $7.49 price. Now I'd like to know how we got to that price. Let's go to reports and price changes for a given date range. And we'll see here that the price has been changed by Margin Master to the $7.49 price on the given date.